Hello everybody, today we're going to be ranking every gun in Hyperscape. I am making this video at 2 a.m. and I desperately need sleep, so I'm just going to do this as quick as possible. Okay, let's get right into it. Now, this list was extremely hard to make because every gun in this game is good. You can't find a bad gun in this game. But as the worst, I would have to rank the Salvo EPL, just because it is not as good as the rest of the grenade launchers in the game, in my opinion, because it doesn't just straight up blow up, it bounces around if it doesn't get a direct hit, making it much more unpredictable. It does more damage than the Komodo, but for the simple fact that it's super unpredictable, I think it's the worst gun in the game. Still good though, I would pick it up if I had to. Number 9 is the Mammoth shotgun. I honestly think this thing is worse than the Salvo, but the only thing that makes it get higher on the list is the fact that when you fully fuse it, it's an absolute beast. If we were talking about full fusions, this thing would be at the very top of the list. But it's not. You don't always get full fusions. And when it has no fusions, it's pretty crappy. I mean, most firefights, close-range firefights, will be dominated by the Harpy and the LMG that I forgot the name of, the big minigun. Even the AR and things like the Komodo. Number 8 is the Protocol Sniper Rifle, and I know that a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but it's kind of weak for a sniper rifle. When it's not fused, it takes 2 shots to the head and 3 to the body, and it's super slow. But when it's fused, it takes 2 shots to the body and 1 to the head. Honestly, I think that the fused power should be just the base power of it, and the fusion should be just extra ammo size rather than that much more damage, because the base version is just really bad on it, honestly, and that's why it's so low. Now, at this point, I got the obvious picks out of the way, and it got much harder to rank. With that being said, number 7 is going to be the Skybreaker. Honestly, this thing is good, but not in close-range combat. It is good at getting some damage off and then going to rush a person, in my opinion. The best thing about it is definitely the splash damage, and it's much better when you're third-partying someone or you're in squads, because you're going to get a lot of damage off with that splash. And that's the best thing about it, is the splash. And that's why it's above the rest of those guns. It also does a lot of damage, making up for how slow it is. Next up on the list is the Hexfire LMG. And don't get me wrong, dude, this thing is amazing. But the rest of the things on the list are even more amazing. This thing has a massive mag and an insane fire rate, and that's why it's really good. Only problem is it does really low damage. Its accuracy is actually really good, though, for an LMG of this sort, because if you saw at the very end of that clip, I'm not even aiming and I'm still hitting every shot, and that's what makes it so good, is the supreme accuracy on it. It is so good, dude. Pick this thing up if you find it, but don't pick it up over any of the next weapons on the list. At number 5, we have the Harpy. I don't have much to say about this thing because it's very similar to the last gun we talked about. The only difference is that it has a smaller mag size and does nearly double the damage. So if you're extremely accurate, it's going to get you a lot farther than the Hexfire LMG. Okay, at number 4 is the D-Tap. Initially, I had this thing at number 3, but then I realized how truly devastating the Komodo was. Anyways, this thing does really low damage, and it has a low fire rate, and not a great mag size, so you're probably wondering, what's so great about this weapon to make it get this high on the list? Well, it has aimbot. You don't even have to hit the person, and it will still do damage to them. Here's the thing. It is really good for lowering someone or either finishing someone off, but you're not going to get a whole kill with the thing. That's the problem, and in the end game, you're not going to be carrying it much. It's probably the best gun to have in the game, early game. You're going to want to carry it with another firearm, because you want to lower someone with the other firearm and then finish them off with that, or lower them with that and then finish them off with your other firearm. Okay, at number 3, the highest ranked grenade launcher, and for good reason. The Komodo has a really good rate of fire. It has a decent blast radius, as in splash damage, and it does good damage. If you can land your shots with this thing, it's devastating. And it has a total of 5 shots in the mag, which means if you land every shot, you can get a kill with 1 mag. Mwah, that's one spicy meatball. At number 2, we have the most reliable, predictable firearm in the game. The Ripper Assault Rifle. The reason this thing's ranking so high is because it's good in all situations. It's not the best in its class, but it's good in every situation. Close range, you bet. Long range, got you there. Mid range, heck yeah. It is amazing. You're going to be getting a lot of kills with this thing because it is so universal. At number 1 is the Riot 1 Revolver. This thing is a beast. When it's fully upgraded, oh my gosh, dude. 2-shot headshot kill, and the fire rate is actually really good for a revolver. Dude, this thing has all of the range in the world, and it is 100% accurate. I mean, you don't have to be aiming. You can just have your cursor on the person, and it will completely devastate them. Like 100% accuracy, you won't miss a shot. Like this thing, if you can land your shots properly, will win against any gun in any firefight. It will win against close range, long range, mid range. It is so amazing, like it's not even funny. I've gotten the most kills with this thing out of any gun in the game. It is just like, it's insane, man. Just pick it up. You'll see what I mean. Just pick it up. Thank you guys for watching. Tell me if you agree or disagree in the comments. And also, like this video if you want to see me do a part 2 where I do all of the special abilities, aka hacks. Okay, thank you guys for